If you've been working on your Asian squat and you're finding that your spine is just constantly stuck in this curve, even though your ankles and hips and knees all seem to be okay with this position, then you're going to want to watch this video. I'm going to explain some simple things you can do to improve your spinal extension so that you can get a better, deeper, more comfortable resting Asian squat. So if you're ready, let's get ready to think right, move right, and feel right. Just to be clear, when you're in this deep primal squat, Asian squat, Hindu squat, Slav squat, gopnik squat, whatever squat, you need to have ankle, knee, hip mobility to get into this position and stay in this position. If you're lacking hip mobility in particular, you may actually be curving your upper back to compensate so that you don't roll backwards and fall. But if you feel like you can straighten up without losing your balance, but you just don't seem to have the strength to maintain that position, then this video is going to help you big time. If you feel like when you straighten up you fall backwards, then you need to make sure that you're working on the hip, knee, and ankle mobility so that you can be balanced as the spine gets straight. So, with all that out of the way, if you find that your spine is the thing that's holding you back from having a nice aesthetic Asian squat, then let's get to it. If you have this hump or hunch in your mid-back when you're doing the Asian squat, then you're gonna need to teach your spinal muscles to create spinal extension. So if you're somebody who has hunchback posture from sitting in front of a computer or staring at your phone all day long, then this is gonna be helpful for both your Asian squat position and your walking around, standing, and living life position. You don't need to buy expensive tools or equipment to improve your spinal extension. All you need is a wall and some patience. The first thing that you can do is just get your butt up against the wall. Make sure your low back is pressed into the wall. Tuck your chin, pull your head back, and just maintain this position. If you have really poor spinal extension, you may notice that when you go back, your head goes up like this and you're looking up at the sky, your chin is tilted up. Don't let that happen. You want your chin to be tucked, your eyes should be level with the horizon, and pull the back of your head like so. Holding this position for 60 seconds or more is going to really challenge your spinal extensors. It's one of the best exercises you can do at a very basic beginner level to get rid of a hunchback and to improve your spinal position for your Asian squat. This is an exercise that I highly recommend in the Hunchback Fix program, so if you do have a hunchback, make sure to check out the link to that down in the description box later after you've finished watching this video. If you want the next level of challenge, then what you can do is push your butt against the wall, lean forward, tuck your chin, and get your body as parallel to the floor as you can. You can have your hands on your knees if you need the extra help. Keep that chin tucked, look at your toes, and then pull the back of your head up towards the ceiling. You're gonna try to focus all the work into the mid and upper back. Don't let your lower back arch a ton like this. You actually want to try to keep this as flat as you can while creating extension in the mid and upper back. Remember, your eyes are going to determine where your head tilts. And right now, we're trying to keep the head in that more neutral position or even more of a chin tucked position. So be sure you're looking more down this way and not over that way. So you're looking down, you're trying to pull the back of your head up towards the ceiling, and you should feel the muscles of the mid-back, between the shoulder blades, rising up into the neck, all those muscles working as you hold this position. To make it harder, remove your hands, keep checking in, make sure this is as flat as it can be. Use those back muscles. Hold this for 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 2 minutes if you are a real glutton for punishment, and then relax, get up off the wall, and then you're gonna feel, wow, those muscles in my mid-back, whew, they are alive and awake. If you want to really hammer those muscles, then you can do the exact same exercise, but then grab an ankle weight or some sort of weight that you're comfortable putting on the back of your head. Again, butt's there, getting yourself pretty parallel to the floor. Keep that low back as flat as you can, or even rounded if you can, without it feeling uncomfortable. Put the weight on the back of your head, and then pull the back of your head up towards the ceiling. Again, keep checking in here. Make sure you feel the work in the mid-back, upper back, behind your neck, and just hold this position for 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 2 minutes? Are you crazy? Yeah, it's doable, and it will really build the strength in those muscles. You're going to build isometric strength in your mid-back muscles, which is going to translate to being able to have a straight spine when you're down in the bottom of your Asian, primal, human, gopnik, Russian, Slavic squat. With these exercises, find the difficulty level that works for you right now. Do not start with the hardest exercise that I just showed you. Start from the beginning and work your way up to the harder version with the weight. With these spinal extension exercises for your Asian squat, I would suggest you start them once every other day for the first 1 to 2 weeks. And then once you feel acclimated, you can go ahead and work on spinal extension once every day, or even more if that feels tolerable and comfortable and like a positive challenge for your spinal muscles. Remember that you are looking for a good challenge without crippling yourself with soreness. You will not be able to Asian squat faster if you just jump into doing things too hard too fast and end up injuring yourself. And if you really want to hammer your hunchback problem so your Asian squat looks real nice, then you're going to want to check out the Hunchback Fix program, which I'm going to link to. If you found this video really helpful, please consider using the thanks button or the PayPal link down in the description box. I really appreciate it. It'll help support future videos like this. And I promise I will not use your money to buy a $400 massage gun, because seriously, what the? And if you don't want to leave me a tip, that's totally fine. Just drop me a comment down below and let me know that this video helped you. Hit the like button, share this video with someone you know who needs this information, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos like this one. As always, I hope you remember that pain sucks, life shouldn't.